When Vladimir Putin's plane begins its descent into New Delhi, the world sees a moment charged with symbolism. But for one man, thousands of miles away, it feels like a diplomatic snub unfolding in real time. Donald Trump is watching India roll out the red carpet for Vladimir Putin, and suddenly America's president finds himself on the outside looking in. Because this is not just any visit. This is Putin's first trip to India since the start of the Ukraine war, and New Delhi is treating it like a moment of historic reaffirmation. The streets of the capital are lined with Russian and Indian flags, fluttering side by side. Towering billboards welcome Putin personally. Every part of the choreography screams one message: Russia still matters, and matters deeply to India. And at this moment, that truth stings for Washington. Just weeks earlier, Trump hit India with 50% tariffs, half of them direct retaliation for New Delhi's refusal to stop buying discounted Russian oil. India argued that the purchases were essential, a lifeline for a developing economy supporting more than 1.4 billion people. But Trump's patience evaporated. The tariffs landed hard. Then came U.S. sanctions on Russian energy companies, a move that sent India scrambling, with oil imports poised to hit their lowest point in 3 years. Yet, despite the pressure, despite the tariffs, despite the looming shadow of Washington's displeasure, India is still welcoming Vladimir Putin with open arms. And that's where the FOMO hits. Because while Trump has positioned himself as the ultimate global deal-maker, Modi's diplomatic split screen tells a different story, one in which India is playing both sides, and playing them well. On one half of the screen, Russia, a friendship born in the Cold War, solidified through decades of defense cooperation, and cemented by cheap energy deals since the Ukraine war began. India has relied heavily on Russian weapons for decades. Even now, Russian-made jets form the backbone of its air force. And with border tensions simmering with Pakistan and China, India sees Russian arms as indispensable. Modi is also weighing the purchase of Russia's most advanced fighter jet, the Su-57. On the other half of the screen, the United States. Technology, trade, intelligence sharing, and the hope of a sweeping new trade agreement that could supercharge India's economy. Washington has courted India under both Trump and Biden, seeing New Delhi as a vital counterweight to China's expanding military and economic influence. Modi has embraced that partnership as well, even offering warm praise for Trump following his return to power. Yet here he stands, carefully balancing two rival superpowers locked in their own global contest, and this week, the scales appeared to tilt decisively toward Moscow. In welcoming Putin, India is signaling to Washington that it refuses to be boxed in. It will not be bullied, pressured, or armstronged into abandoning an old friend. As Indian analysts put it, this is diplomatic hedging. Delhi is showing that it has options and that its foreign policy is built on national interest, not loyalty tests. To Putin, this visit is reassurance that Russia still commands respect in a world where many have isolated him. To Washington, it's a warning. India's relationships are not up for external approval. And for Donald Trump, the man who once reveled in massive rallies in India, who believed he had forged a special bond with Modi, it's an uncomfortable reminder that influence is not permanent, and global loyalty is never guaranteed.
America loves India, America respects India, and America will always be faithful and loyal friends to the Indian people.
Trump wanted India firmly in Washington's corner. Instead, he sees Modi openly defying American tariffs and sanctions, embracing Putin, and advancing military deals with Moscow, all while still negotiating a better trade deal with the United States. This is India's diplomatic strategy at peak performance. Not choosing sides, not surrendering leverage, but maximizing options. As Putin steps onto Indian soil, smiling for the cameras, and Modi greets him with the warmth of an old ally, one thing is unmistakable. India is not playing by Washington's script, it's writing its own. And for Donald Trump watching from afar, the message is loud, clear, and painful. India isn't waiting for America's approval, and the world's largest democracy is moving confidently in multiple directions at once. Call it strategy, call it balancing, call it geopolitical mastery. But for Trump, this moment feels pure, unmistakable FOMO.